mixing bowl, add 350 grams of water, 130 grams of active starter, 465 grams of bread flour, and 10 grams of salt. Mix well. "30 minutes after mixing the dough, begin the folding process that strengthens the dough. For this recipe, we will do a total of 4 sets of folds, 30 minutes apart. I like to do 2 sets of stretch and folds, followed by 2 sets of coil folds, but you can do all stretch and folds or all coil folds if you prefer. To stretch and fold the dough, pull the dough up as far as it will go without tearing, and then fold it completely over to the other side. Perform 1 fold in each cardinal direction before covering the dough and allowing it to rest once more. At this point, you can continue stretch and folds or switch to coil folds, as I have done here. To coil fold, pull the dough up from the middle, stretching up as far as it will go. Then, fold the dough under itself in each cardinal direction. After 4 sets of folds are completed, cover the dough and let it rest until it has increased in size by 50 to 100%. Shape right away or refrigerate overnight. Divide the dough into 3 sections, approximately 315 grams each. Preshape each section into a round. To do this, pull the dough toward you, using your pinkies to tuck the dough under itself and tighten the surface. Repeat until a nice, gentle round is formed. Let the dough rest for 30 minutes before performing the final shape. For the final shape, lightly flour your working surface to prevent the dough from becoming sticky and messy. Turn one of your dough balls out onto the floured surface. Begin the shape by folding the top and bottom of the dough toward the middle, gently pressing the dough to seal. You'll notice I continue to flip the dough so that I am always working from the top down. I find this easier, but you can do as you like. Next, we are going to fold the dough in half 2 times. Use your thumb to mark the middle and the heel of your palm to help you seal the dough. Pinch any seams closed. Last, very gently roll the dough out to elongate and complete the baguette shape. To help the baguettes hold their elongated shape and prevent flattening, use a couche or a large towel to hold them in place. Lightly dust with rice flour, rubbing it into the towel well to prevent any sticking. Transfer the shaped baguettes onto the couche or towel, folding the material up to create a divider between the baguettes. To hold the ends in place, I like to clip them up with a clothespin, but you could also place a heavy object on either side to hold the material up. Rest 1 to 2 more hours before baking. After the baguettes are shaped, go ahead and start preheating your oven and baking stone to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. You could bake these on an unpreheated 9x13 baking sheet as well. When the baguettes are ready for the oven, boil some water in a tea kettle or on the stovetop. While the water is boiling, transfer the baguettes onto a piece of parchment paper. I use extra flour to prevent the baguettes from sticking. I am using a baguette board, but you could use any large, flat object or just your hands to transfer them to the parchment paper. Once the water is boiling, pour it into a water-safe, oven-safe loaf pan and place it on the rack underneath your baking stone. Score your baguettes by making 1 to 3 quick angled slashes in the middle of the dough. Transfer the baguettes to the hot oven. Optionally, add 4 to 5 ice cubes to the bottom of the oven to provide an additional quick steam blast. Reduce the oven heat to 450 degrees Fahrenheit and bake for 20 minutes with the steam. After 20 minutes, remove the steam and bake 15 to 20 minutes more until nicely darkened. And that's it, sourdough baguettes. Enjoy! Thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more.